The man had already been resurrected 142 times, but he was killed every day. He was shot to death, stabbed to death, blown up by bombs. The most impressive one was this fishing spear. It pierced through the man's chest in an instant, and then the killer dragged him away by car. He had never lived past 1247. After this resurrection, the man hid in an underground shopping mall, where he unexpectedly saw his son. The man hadn't seen his son for a long time and he felt a little guilty. He was preparing to take his son to buy some snacks, but just at the entrance of the shopping mall, the man suddenly saw that it was already 12:50. The man suddenly realized that the underground shopping mall had no signal, which meant that there was a tracker on him. At this time, the killers had already appeared one after another. The man quickly took his son and ran away. However, he was still killed by the killer. He was resurrected again. The first thing he did was to force the first killer to tell him the location of the tracker, but the killer refused to say anything. So the man asked his friend in the security company where was the best place to implant a tracker. His friend said it was the teeth. The man suddenly remembered that he had been to the clinic for a dental treatment the night before, so he rushed into the toilet and pulled out his teeth one by one. Finally, he found the tracker. From that day on, the man could know the location of the killer. He pulled out his teeth to lure the killer to appear and then killed him. The killer with the fishing spear was also killed by the man in the same way. Next was the last level. The man drove into it at full speed, but the impact was too great and he was killed by the collision. The second time he still drove in. All the security guards surrounded him. However, the man was not in the car. Instead, he used a bomb to kill the security guards, but he didn't expect that their captain appeared beside him. The third time the man disguised himself as a killer and successfully entered the building, but there was a strong man in the elevator who asked him to swipe his card. The man's identity was exposed in an instant. The fourth time the man came to the elevator and killed the strong man in the first place, but when he came out of the elevator, there were security guards with guns outside. The man shot himself directly. The security guards were very surprised to see this. The fifth time the man found that there was a camera in the elevator, which was why there were so many security guards waiting for him outside. The sixth time the man disguised himself as the strong man and finally came to the last level, but he found a woman with a long knife waiting for him. Do you think the man can defeat the opponent?